and welcome to Virtual TrekCon 5. This is, of course, with Sirach Lofton.
Hello.
And Dr. Anne-Marie Siegel.
Hi.
Oh, you're hanging out somewhere. We'll find out where in just a moment.
Yes.
Melissa Longo is here.
Yo.
My name is Ryan T. Husk. I make it a habit of having my shirt match my background. Pretty fun. It's like a chameleon.
What are you
Today,
wearing?
who am I wearing?
Yeah.
Of course, today we are doing a big Trek to San Francisco preview. Hashtag STSF. And that's like Chris cut French fries. Those are really good.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be a lot of fun. We are going to tell you everything that you need to know about this cool new convention in San Francisco, just south of San Francisco in Burlingame. We call that the Peninsula, those of us that grew up in the Bay Area. The Peninsula, right next to San Francisco Airport. Super quick, super convenient. We've done a lot of research, so we can tell you even how to save money when you're flying in to San Francisco Airport. How are you going to get to your hotel? Do you need to rent a car? Do you need to get a cab or whatever people did back in the olden days? Nope. Anne-Marie's got a better answer than that. We're going to give you all of your previews. His name is Darth, and he goes and picks everybody up. Great guy.
What a pal.
What a guy.
Yeah.
Him and his gremlin. They're just going to pick you plenty of hatchback space. All right. Let's say hello to everybody in the live chat very quickly. Our good buddy, artist JR Poole is there. KL Bliss, what's up? Bruce, hello. War Dogheim out in Montana. Hello, Aaron and Kimber and Bob D and Larry Smith. Wasn't that a basketball player in like the 70s and 80s?
You think of Lenny Smith, I think.
No, that's Lenny Wilkens.
Larry
Wilkins, Smith,
okay.
I think his name was, I think he was Mr. Mean was his like nickname. Mr. Mean.
Larry's like the amazing Tuvok cosplayer. And now he even does older Tuvok in Picard. And also the other thing that's Larry's such a beautiful person, but Larry also did a donation to the Trek Against Pancreatic Cancer team yesterday.
Beautiful.
In memory of his brother Dennis, who passed away from pancreatic cancer.
Wow, huge shout out to Larry Smith. I've seen the cosplay everywhere. You're amazing, Larry.
Amazing.
And
Larry is amazing.
Good
he's
knowledge,
so nice.
Anne-Marie.
Yeah.
And Larry won the STOV tickets last year and came to STOV like last minute from New York or New York area. He's amazing.
Amazing. Wow. And he's also very nice to a lot of our guests online. You'll see him commenting and telling them, hey, you were great at Virtual TrekCon 5. I really liked your panel. So that's great stuff. We really appreciate you, Larry. Also, we have Draco Rex, Mike Richards.
Wait. Okay, first, Draco Rex is coming to STSF, and I can't wait. We'll talk more about that later. But you already know who Mike Richards is. Sorry I interrupted you. He's a co-host from Mission Log The Orville. And he had Doug Drexler on, and it was amazing on Saturday.
He sure did.
Good knowledge.
And Marina Kravchuk was also part of some of our festivities as well. Okay. Great people.
Should we mention really fast Marina Kravchuk's panel? Okay, we'll talk about this later, but just because she's here, her panel with Bonnie Gordon live with our very own Shar. They did Mission Log The Orville. Mission Log Prodigy. And in the end, Eugene Roddenberry showed up in the live chat and said, great panel. It was
amazing. Wow.
Needless to say, we love everybody in the live chat, including, very quickly, Robert Kaiser out in Austria, May Borello, who's been to every single cruise so far, and I think every single STLV probably, William Tayoun of the legendary Roddenberries, who rocked us out this morning at 10 a.m. That was 1 p.m. Pacific time, and so on and so forth. Thank you all very much for hanging out with us. We will be taking questions. Don't know if we'll have all the answers, but we've done a little bit of research, so hopefully we'll have something for you. First and foremost, before we get too deep into it, Sirach Lofton, please tell us, are you going to be in San Francisco Burlingame?
I'm actually excited about this convention. I've been looking forward to it for a little bit because I like San Francisco so much. I love the Bay Area. I haven't been there in probably over a decade, just visiting, and then this is going to be like, Creation, who has the first class experience when it comes to conventions in Vegas. And I just want to see how they pull it off here in San Francisco. I know it's going to be first class. I know it's going to be done right. And I'm excited to get back together with all of the friends and crew and laugh and have pizza and tell jokes.
We also have a very quick update for everybody in the live chat that's already asking the question. And by everybody in the live chat, I mean maybe no one. Larry Smith was in fact a basketball player, and he had the nickname Mr. Mean. Look at this guy. Come on.
Good knowledge.
Thank you. Now, as Melissa noticed, it is because he's a Golden State Warrior. If he was like an Atlanta Hawk, low chance of me knowing some guy in the 70s if he's an Atlanta Hawk. Anyway, all right, back to the lesson at hand. So the point is, Ciroc is going to be there, which is going to make us all very excited. I'm definitely going to be there. Melissa Longo is going to be there, and Dr. Anne-Marie Siegel is going to be there. We're all going to be there. That's why we are the ones presenting this fun for you. Hopefully, actually, I'm going to get a poll started to find out who is actually going.
You know what we heard earlier today? The Roddenberrys are going. They're going to be in the vendors room. 3 of them.
Yeah, they said some of them. Bill Tayun in the live chat, can you tell us exactly how many of you are going to be there, and if you're going to be there every day, or what the situation is there?
Yeah. Did you say hi to Thomas Supernaut?
No. Amazing makeup effects artist Tom Supernaut. We miss you this year, Tom. How you doing? Hope you're doing real well.
Yay. It was so good to see you with the Lappies live chat. Oh, yay.
All right. So, Dr. Anne-Marie Siegel, we've been doing a little digging at the Hyatt. First thing, can you just tell everybody what you found about how you can get from San Francisco Airport to the Hyatt Regency in Burlingame?
Yeah. Well, let me just start by saying, like, I'm coming from New York, and at first everyone's like, that's crazy. You're going across the country. I'm like, it's a Star Trek convention. So first of all, a hot tip is to get your flights on Tuesdays. Mondays or Tuesdays. I think I paid $100 each way. And so I was like, yeah, but how they get you is like the cab from the hotel or the airport to the hotel and back. But this hotel offers free shuttle service every 15 minutes from the airport, and it goes 24 hours a day. And it's just right outside the international terminal, and it takes you right to the hotel. It's incredible. So I was like, that right there saves you like $100 to $150. Like, that's amazing. This is such a like user-friendly hotel. And I signed up for Hyatt rewards points just like on their website before I booked my room, which also saved money. And then I mean, it looks like such a cool hotel. Like, look at the inside. This is like the inner courtyard with all the bars and stuff. And I was like, this has some masquerade vibes. We are gonna have so much fun.
Yeah.
I have to say, I signed up for the Hyatt rewards as well before booking. So yeah,
gonna make it like the promenade up in there.
Yes. And they were like, do you want an interior room? Or like, do you want a bay view? And I'm like, no, I want an interior view to watch everything going on. Like, can't wait.
So everybody, if you want to see that image behind Dr. Anne-Marie Siegel, all you have to do is go to the website, the Hyatt.com website. You'll be able to find it from Creation's website very easily. And it's literally on the front page. Check this out. We will dig deep into Creation's website so we can look at all the panels and the things that are coming up, or at least the guests and events. Look at this. So look how great this is. There's all these huge there's like this huge area here, but then there's all these little nooks. You know, so maybe you want to have like a little San Francisco Starfleet business meeting, and you don't want all the hubbub. You can just sit right there. Or maybe you want to hang out with all your friends. They're all going to be here at the bar, right? This is where it's all going to happen, probably. Like it looks like there's something over here too. Like at, what is it? It was McFadden's for a while, but then it became what's it called? The STLV? The bar?
Oh, at like
Masquerade.
Americans.
No, at the
Masquerade.
Masquerade
Oh, I
bar.
thought you meant like
No.
that weird thing, Shutters, that everybody's always like, I'm at Shutters, and you're like, that bar by just some slot machines.
Yeah. So anyway, the point is that, yeah, you can just, the thing is you can come out of your room, look down, see all your pals, and then you decide, do I want to go down there? Do I want to take a nap? Oh, look, there's Johnny. And then you go down and hang
Am
out
I
with
shipping
Johnny.
anybody?
But those little cubby tables remind me of the little cabanas at the Rio,
Mm.
at the pool.
I like the
I don't know
cabana
why.
action.
Yeah.
Oh, they have the little
cabana.
privacy curtains.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I have another question for you guys.
Yeah.
The convention space itself, is it directly connected to this, what we're looking at?
Thank goodness. Yes.
And it looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like massive too. And they have like the room, I mean, the carpet looks intact. It's super nice. um and I mean, it's a really cool hotel. Like, they have an outdoor pool, which apparently is like very rare around the airport, and it's heated. So somebody who did like a
Nice.
travel blog was like, I was there in the fall and it was cold, but the pool was amazing and people were in it like at night. And then they even have like this crazy like professional level virtual reality golf room. Which I'm just
Oh,
like, if only there was somebody who really played golf like on Star Trek shows, and then we could have like a little special like, come play golf with me.
yes. Oh my gosh. There should be a tournament, a golf off tournament.
Who plays golf out of the Star Trek guys, would you guess?
I would think
That's what I was
Connor.
wondering late at night the other day.
I would guess Connor. I would guess I would
Well,
guess
I know that-
Sid.
So I
Sid
know for a
would.
fact Dominic does, because I saw Garrett
Mhm.
one time post that he had run into him at a golf course, and he
Then
like
Garrett.
went over with his video, and Connor was like, or Dominic was like, I'm trying to putt.
Oh, John Billingsley's got a golf.
I
Oh
was
my
thinking John
gosh.
Billingsley.
He also bowls. He bowls
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm,
I think
Okay,
Michael
so-
Dorn probably golfs too. That's my
I
guess.
could see that.
I think so. And tennis. He plays tennis.
Yeah.
He
Think
looks so
so.
good
I
at
could see
golf.
that.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's first dive into the creation website to really get an idea of what this thing is. By the way, we've got a poll going in the live chat. I typed away feverishly on that. Check it out. Here it is. The poll is, oh, it's looking good. Are you going to STSF? The options are yes, no, or not sure. Here's what I like about it. 22% of you have said not sure. I love that. It's
Let's
two
do
and
the
a
poll
half-
again at the end.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Let's see if we change any minds. It's 2.5 weeks away. And there are a lot of people that know. That's what's great about these local shows is anybody that's kind of close, even Nevada, honestly, you can kind of just jump on a 1-hour flight or a few hour drive, or if you live in the Bay Area, you don't even have to decide until the day of, honestly. Although I would recommend getting tickets before they sell out. So you may want to make that decision sooner rather than later. But I think it's great that 22% have not yet decided. And hopefully, as Anne-Marie says, if we do the poll at the end, that number will be lower than 22% and it'll go into the yeses.
Well, my other thought process, like, I live in a city that's kind of by airports. And so when you're traveling and you go to another city that's like this one, I think it's 20 minutes total to get from when you get your shuttle to get to the front door of the hotel, and sometimes even less. That's what the travel blogger said. Basically, like, you can, I mean, that's shorter than if you're like gonna drive upstate in your own state. Like, that's amazing. And there's so many guests.
Mm-hmm.
And you're coming from the East Coast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anne-Marie?
And so is Marina Kropchuk in the live chat. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
I love that we've got a lot of people coming from around the country, maybe around the world. I wonder if we have any Canadians. Everybody in the live chat, let us know, where are you coming from? Are you a Bay Area local? Are you a Peninsula local? San Francisco? What about East Bay. What about Southern California, like myself, Sirach, and Melissa? Are you cross country? Are you from a totally different country like Canada? Whoa. Or
Ooh.
Mexico or Australia, perhaps. So here's the website. Go to creationent.com. Just got a new Zoom update. It's made things weird. Makes me kind of timid when I'm clicking buttons like I'm going to hit something wrong. Okay, well, this little rolling thing shows up and you see STLV, which is amazing. You can maybe cover a tiny bit of that next.
Yeah.
But this is where you find it. So you go to creationentertainment.com. That's creationent.com. Go to upcoming events, conventions, and then look at that. Wow, they do a lot of conventions. Go to Burlingame, San Francisco area. There it is, March 8th through 10th. But come early. Come on March 7th because we're going to be partying on Thursday night. Do not miss the March 7th party to kick it off. It's going to be nuts. All right. So you click on that. Here it is. Got the full layout. Hyatt Regency SFO. We're going to have tons of information like where you can find the hotel information and such. But it is Hyatt Regency SFO. If you just want to search for that, super easy. It's in Burlingame, California, which is 20 minutes south of San Francisco. Cool story here.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh, this is too much. I love it. You know how cats are. Beam me down. Now beam me up. Now beam me down again. Because that's how cats are. Okay, look at this list. Click on that for the full guest list. Special guests. Whoa.
Oh my gosh. They just added Andy Kindred, who was Gene Coon's assistant, like on TOS. I can't even wait. And her book just like moved ahead to the next phase of getting all of it published.
She's an OG.
Amazing.
She was at STLV. She was at STLV, but she didn't get a ton of time. So hopefully we'll be making up for that by giving her more time at Star Trek San Francisco, or I should say Trek to San Francisco, because she's amazing. She's got great stories to tell.
I believe she lives in Australia too. So
wow.
Whoa. Bonnie Gordon, of course, everybody knows and loves her. She is hosting. Oh, I'm hosting this as well. Bonnie Gordon and I will be hosting the festivities here. We've got so many surprises in store for all of you. It's going to be so much fun.
That's actually Ryan's picture right next to Bonnie. They just put Brent's name on it.
Yeah, that's me. That's my blue steel right there.
Blue steel.
Yeah. So that's Brent Spiner, of course. Whoa, this is the sexy section right here, though. Come on, let's get serious.
Yeah, right. Casey makes it sexy.
Ow! Look at this.
Oh, I keep forgetting. My mom, Sirach, keeps telling me to tell you how handsome she thinks you are.
Oh, wow. That's so
she
sweet.
thinks you are so handsome. And then every time I talk to her, she says, "Have you told him yet? Have you told him yet?"
No, wow.
I forgot.
Give her a big hug and kiss for me. Thank you. That's so sweet.
Glad we could catch that moment. You made Sirach blush so hard right there. This is great. All right. We'll mention it again live in San Francisco as well, in person.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Perfect.
So, yeah, Casey Biggs, amazing. Sirach, Connor, great stuff. Whoa, here's a new addition. Dave Blass, production designer for Star Trek Picard.
Wow.
This is what's crazy is we keep adding more and more and more guests. This thing is blowing up. It's doing so well. So you guys got to get those tickets quick. Just get them. Dave Zappone, you know him, executive producer of 455 Films. He's done all those films like Chaos on the Bridge, What We Left Behind, the upcoming Star Trek Voyager documentary, To the Journey. You know Don Lewis, right? Captain Carol Freeman of Lower Decks and A Different World.
I like how Dave Zappone's photo has him in the car backing up.
I know.
It's like a mafia Goodfellas
it's his
headshot.
Buick.
he loves his Buick more than he loves life. This guy.
Wow, I can tell it. He's like, I need the car in the shot.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
He's like,
that's great.
I'll turn this car around right now, you guys. That's what he's doing. He's looking at us in the backseat saying, one more peep out of you. I'll turn this car. No Disneyland.
Exactly.
Old boat. It's huge.
Yeah.
He just loves that thing.
He's not playing around when it comes to that car right there.
Yeah.
I said, put your seatbelt on.
Oh, look, it's Dominic Keating. God bless.
All right.
And Ethan Peck, of course.
Ethan got pecs.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And the other Ethan's got jokes. Let me tell you, this is the funniest dude in Star Trek right here.
I'm so excited. I've never been in a convention with him before. I'm like already giddy. This is so cute.
You know, he actually said the same about you, which is cool.
I saw him walking on the street once here.
He would,
downstairs.
though. He actually would.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, he's so nice. He's such a sweetheart.
Yeah, he's always on comedy-wise, too.
Yes, he is.
Look at this. So Eugene Cordero.
The Rock plus Eugene Cordero, because Rock's always talking about.
I'm excited to meet Eugene Cordero, actually.
Yeah.
I asked Tawny if it was his voice that was on the Wendy's commercial. I was like, can you text and find out if that's him on the Wendy's commercial?
Oh, it's got to be him.
And turned out it was not him, and I was so embarrassed for having even brought it up.
It's an impersonator.
I was like, that imposter. But I cannot wait to give him props because I love the way he does it. He's so good.
Yep. Yeah.
Maybe he'll twain for us.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, he needs a twaining partner. You got to do it too then, Sirach.
Yes, I will practice my twain.
I think that's an event.
Also, the ever talented and amazing Gates McFadden, of course, Beverly Crusher. We know and love her. I think Jeff Combs might twain too. This guy can do anything. In fact, there's a rumor going around that Creation, in order to save money, didn't book any of these guests. They just booked Jeff Combs. He's playing all of those guests. It's unbelievable. He and Vaughn Armstrong are just playing everybody. It's amazing.
Vaughn also golfs. That's my guess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Vaughn does that game where you have like the stick and those discs on the ground and you slide it. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shuffleboard,
I guess. I could see. I bet you he's really good at that. I bet you. He can shuffleboard the heck out of this.
Plays the hell of a banjo or a little.
Yep. Banjo, mandolin. Yep.
Oh, I just thought of there could be a twain-off competition. Twaining off.
We need a twain-off moment. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make that happen.
I bet John Delancey can do it a bit too. And Joni Brosas, who is an amazing cosplayer. You see her all the time at STLV, also escorting guests out. She's got incredible cosplay. Jerry Ryan, you may have heard of her, of course.
Guests onto the stage, not like out of the convention.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I say she escorts them out of the convention?
Yeah. You said
she's our muscle. We're like, you've had too much to drink. Joni,
get him out of here.
Joni, handle this guy, please. He knows what he did. Jonathan Del Arco, of course, you know and you love him as Hugh. Srock, you will love his character coming up in Star Trek The Next Generation pretty soon. Larry Nemechek, God bless him. Thank goodness he's going to be there. It's not a con without Larry, without Dr.
I know, yeah.
Lolita, of course. It's not a convention without Lolita. That's for damn sure too.
She's a staple.
She's also a producer on the Star Trek Voyager documentary, which is a ton of fun and almost done. Actually, she and I and Dave will be doing a panel about the Star Trek Voyager documentary that's almost done. We got some surprises in store for that, but more on that later.
Ask him about his car on that panel. He'll talk for 15 minutes straight.
He will.
Yeah.
He'll tell stories. He'll be like, one time my friend was like, there's no way you could fit all that in your car and transport it. And I was like, watch me. And then, would you know, I packed everything in that car and still had room for 2 passengers.
4 sets of golf clubs. 4 sets.
Yeah, and a partridge and a pear tree, you name it.
Clown car with the clowns in it inside the car.
I'm so excited. Like, there's of everybody at the whole convention, like there's nobody to hang out with like Larry late at night when he's at the bar and he's like, oh, I'm turning in, and then you're like, too bad, I bought you a rum and diet, and then he has to stay and tell you more about Star Trek. It's
he
amazing.
does love rum and diets, this guy.
Yes.
This rascal.
That's the key.
So Max Grudenchik, I don't know why he likes to drink. He seems like he's just a mango juice kind of guy. I like mango juice. And everybody knows Melissa Navia flies the ship.
It's like another one.
Melissa around here.
I know. Well, the thing is Melissa's got me conditioned now. Everybody whose name is Melissa, I call them Melissa now.
Just
Lieutenant
to play it safe.
Erica Ortegas.
She's amazing, by the way. Yeah, I love her on Strange New Worlds. Killing it.
Speaking of killing it, Michelle Hurd, man, she's a superstar, not just on Star Trek Picard and a bunch of other things, but in real life. Yeah. In the game of life, she's been fantastic, really helping out the actors during the strikes, and being that bridge from the actors to the conventions to SAG-AFTRA, and really kind of working out deals and communicating and having those open lines of communication. She was amazing.
What's Rafi's last name? Musketeer.
Musiker.
Musketeer.
Rafi Musiker. Okay.
Oh boy, a doctor's in the house. Oh,
there goes that handsome guy, Ryan T. Huss, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
Well, that's me, everybody, in my favorite blue shirt.
Nice.
Matches your eyeballs.
Yeah, well, then it would be blue and white and black with a little bit of pink in the corners.
Okay.
I'll get a shirt that perfectly matches my eyeballs one of these days. I need light blue, black, white, and a little bit of pink kicking around for good measure.
In the corner.
It's a good shot.
Okay, it is.
Robert Zubrin, are you kidding me? Founder of the Mars Society. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to learn stuff.
What's the Mars Society, Anne-Marie? No, anybody. Does anybody know?
It's a group of Martians that got together. It's kind of like they wanted to have a representative because they were a very divided group, these Martians. You know, they were
Are they in the Federation or not?
Well,
that's what we need.
Well, but only because they created this society and they spoke as one voice.
Well, because they needed representation here on Earth, because there were only so few Martians here on Earth.
So they formed a society
that you know of.
That we know of.
All right.
I've got questions for Robert when we see him.
Yep. Speaking of Robert, we got Robert Picardo, of course. The amazing, the incredible. He's been a lot of fun. Follow him on social media. He posts all kinds of fun stuff, by the way, but we love this guy.
This is your first name begins with an R line right here.
I have to say.
This is alphabetical order by
first name.
Look, I figured it out.
You did.
I have to mention J.R. Poole's comment where he says, "Move Ryan up to the handsome section."
Are you trying to say this isn't the handsome section? Look at this.
I have a super
Are you joking? This is the handsome section.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
this guy.
Sirach's
come on. We got it. I mean, maybe Sirach's section may be number 1, but we're 1A. All right.
Oh, that's funny. JR got you with that.
All right. And Stephanie Rose is the other professional cosplayer with Joni that leads people out onto the stage at STLV. There are a couple others as well, but they've got some interesting things to tell you. I don't know what I can divulge right now, so I'm just going to say stay tuned. There's some big things going on with them and with other members that you have, members of the guest list that you've already seen. So stay tuned for more information on that.
When there's some other cosplay announcements on the other part of the website after we finish guests that look amazing.
That's what we're hoping. Okay. So next, let me pull this back up. I'm pushing so many buttons. Oh my goodness, Tawny Newsome.
I know.
Is she just like the golden child of Star Trek right now?
Yes.
She can do anything. She's a part of 3 new series. Obviously, she's the star of Star Trek Lower Decks. She was in Strange New Worlds now, which was so much fun. And she's in the writer's room for the upcoming Starfleet Academy show. She can do anything.
And
now.
She's the official podcaster with Paul F. Tompkins, Dr. Miglimo.
Right, Dr.
Official Star Trek.
Cool. That's so cool.
Man, Tawny does so many things. They're going to be announcing pretty soon that in Section 31, she's also the DP. You know what I mean? She handles camera on Section 31.
Yeah.
Then in Prodigy, we're gonna find out that she's like the voice director. She's everywhere.
Yeah. And then they'll announce that she's a director on something.
Oh.
And speaking of director, we've got Terry Matalas, showrunner and executive producer of Star Trek Picard. He's everywhere right now. Man, that guy struck gold with that season 3 of Picard. People are loving it. But we're going to take a pause on that to talk about something else that we love. We've got somebody joining us right now. It's a very special guest. He's filing in right now. Let me pull him up. He's working on his technology, but let's see what happens in a second when he figures out how to show himself. Maybe we will go back to the website while he figures this out. Oh, wait, no. There he is. It's Dr. Trek, Larry Nemeczek in an empty room.
In an empty room. But I brought Plushy McCoy with me, so you know I was not an imposter. Okay.
That's how I know you're not a changeling.
Yeah, right. He just kind of sneaks in and checks out everything. So.
All right. So first things first, Larry, how much time do we have with you?
What did I miss?
We've got you for like 10 or so minutes, right?
Yeah. 10, 15 minutes.
Because you are in the middle of a move and we really appreciate you jumping in. So while we do have you, can you confirm or deny that you will be at STSF in a couple weeks? And if so, what are you going to be doing there? What can people look forward to? How many days are you going to be there? Tell us everything. What are you going to be wearing?
I will tell you as much as I will. Well, mayo, not mustard. I can tell you what I know because there's still some things that I haven't nailed down yet. But no, I'm there. I'm even on the guest board and have been for weeks, which is kind of astounding. That early, but then a lot of people have been on early and they keep adding people. I'm looking forward because I want to see what this is going to turn into. And apparently it's turned into something bigger because they're already branching off for Chicago and talking about bringing back the regional cities again. So yay. So I'm excited to see how big it is. And I know you guys there's a lot of stuff happening. So I'm going to be there. I'll have a table in dealer's room, in the vendor's room. I have at least one panel which is still being nailed down. But I also just found out that my dear friend, Andy Kindred, is coming over. Her big book is out, who's Jim Coon's assistant and she will say she knew and drove and worked with Martin, Medgar, and Malcolm in the 60s in LA. Anyway, Andy's going to be there for all 3 days, and she has 2 panels, and I'm going to host her in one of them. So that's good. So I'm excited about that. Excited to see her. Her big book is out, so she'll have comments. Yeah. So that's what I know, but I feel like this thing is still in flux. And I will probably have some kind of meetup event for, well, if I have any Portal 47
Hope
folks,
so.
we'll do a live dive. But yeah, it's still in flux, and I'm a little distracted, but I will be there.
Are you going to the party the night before?
Well, I was going to come up. I'm actually staying with a good friend, like 15 minutes south, and driving back and forth. But I was coming in Thursday just to check everything out and maybe set up. So then I hear there's,
You're the guest of honor on Thursday night during our party, Larry. I hope you arrive. It's called the Dr. Trek Larry Nemechek party on Thursday night.
Yeah, they've already ordered more rum and diet.
I'm sorry.
We got balloons with your face on
this? I'm sorry.
You won't have to buy a drink. That's what I know.
Yeah. Sirach got 4 dozen churros for the event, just for you, because he knows that's your favorite dessert.
We need to talk, Sirach.
No.
I can update that memo. No, so what time are you starting this little shindig?
Let's see. 9:30, I believe, but it's going to be sometime in the later evening on Thursday. Look, the schedule is not locked yet. We don't know for sure what's going on, but basically, we got to get registration out of the way first. That's very important. That's paramount.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know that was funny. No, sorry.
I have to shake my head for Homer's sake.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely that. And then after that, we'll have the welcome party. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's like a kickoff party. We're gonna have surprises and gifts. You win lunch with Larry if you win Larry's treat. It's great. Like you didn't know.
I really
didn't know you signed up for all of this. You got check the updated version of the script. It's new pages just came out apparently.
Yeah, you got to read your emails, Larry.
It's like those salmon pages or something.
Exactly.
Those green tint pages.
But Larry, you were talking about just because I had to just double back on this. You mentioned Kindred and her connection to Malcolm, Martin, and Medgar Evers.
She knew all 3 of them, yeah, and suffered when she lost all 3 of them.
Wow.
Yeah,
and then also has a connection to the original series and Gene Coons and
she was when the Watts. I'm glad because we've come so far. So like in 2017, I first caught up with her, met her, had her as a guest on Portal 47 long distance. She had a thing to go to her ancestral families. There's a Black historic city in Texas from her family roots that was having a centennial or a 150th, and they paid her to come over because she's been living in Australia the last 40 years. And on the way, she stopped in LA and caught up with a lot of people, and I got to meet her. We had her at a live event in LA. I interviewed her there, and we piggybacked it into Vegas. And I was trying to get her on stage in 2017, and things didn't move fast enough. So that's why I was tickled when last year she had her book summary came out, or 2 years ago, the Bally's Vegas year. We did it again. We got her on stage. We did some Trek Files with her too. And so now she's got her big book coming. They've given her 2 slots on it, but she is a force of nature. She's 80 to start with.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I don't know when she's ever going to slow down, but she's just, and she's done storytelling and TED Talks. You can find some. Yeah. She's just amazing. So yeah, she has this, she was a diversity hire after the Watts riots. They hired like a Black woman and a Black guy, Lucy and Desi. And she was the front desk at the Gower Gate. She would ding people in, and she met Gene Coon, and he liked her. They hit it off, and he hired her as his executive assistant. And she was with it enough that she said, "I might like to become a writer and get into that." And she, she stayed. So anyway, she was Gene Coon's assistant all through the Star Trek years.
Wow.
So she
but originally hired
all the original cast and all the original crew. She will talk about Bob Justman, and she can talk, all these people in the 60s. Yeah, like where was Magel's bungalow? Where right next to the studio, where all that stuff. But she's amazing. So cool. She's just listening to her is incredible. And people finally got to, like I said, 2 years ago at Bally's, we had a standing room. You had to get up to that top floor, but
Yeah,
we
it's
had
like the
room to hear her.
32nd floor or something like that.
Yeah.
26th, maybe it was 26th floor.
And then it took forever to get down
Yes.
Yeah.
after.
And people just gave up even trying after a while.
Did you ask her how she ended up in Australia?
It was generally because she's been there for, I say 40 years, so since the 80s. It was something to do with she just felt she could be, I don't want to say freer, but and she feels really strongly with the indigenous peoples movement in Australia.
Yeah.
As a part of that whole, sticking up for the little guy, for the underprivileged and the underclassed. And but she just, I don't know, she just felt freer there. I'm not exactly sure all the details, but generally it was like she's been there and not looked back and been happy. And but now she wants to circle back to some of these things and connect on her Star Trek side and on her amazing, first person contacts with the whole historic civil rights and civil justice side.
Is that what this book is about? Or
Yes.
It's her whole, she did like 300 copies of just the Star Trek years in a special edition that she sold. But this is her whole life. I think she calls it From Slavery to the Stars or something.
Wow.
Code switching from, But no, it starts with her ancestral family home and the story of her great-grandfather when they were slaves, but they got married and the great-grandfather refused to give up his marriage and he ran away, he escaped from his slave master to be with and then it was like right before the end of the war, and Texas was Juneteenth, and they were the last ones to find out the war was over. But then they founded an all-black community, Shanklesville, and that's that. Anyway, and then all through the years
in Texas,
yeah. And then she was in like R&B, jazz. She was married for a while, and she and her husband worked in radio in the 60s in Detroit, I think. And then she got herself and then after the riot, she's like, I got to get to LA and get into, I got to be in the middle of this. But she wasn't like a raving activist. She was like quietly, like the quiet volcano, because she could go in and like deal with, Desilu, I guess, because Lucy and because the tone from the top down, I guess Desilu was trying to be progressive for the time and, and diversify a little.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like crazy. And she says it's amazing that this old white Marine writer and me hit it off so well, but he totally took her under his wing. And then then Jing Kun died so quickly that he was mentoring people, and then they lost him from his lung cancer.
Well, I'm sure the five of us are all going to be at her panel then. There's no way we're going to miss this.
She's got two, which kills. I'm going to do one of them. I don't know what the other plan is for the other.
Oh, great. So you are moderating one then.
Yeah.
I thought while we're all here, how cool it is that this convention has theme days for cosplay every day, and they're listed on the website. And I don't know that I've seen specific theme days for cosplay at other conventions before.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a new thing, and good job, Larry. But we'll definitely get into that in just a minute. Larry, we only have you for another minute or so. So before you run off with your little buddy there, is there anything else you can tell us about what you'll be doing or what to look forward to or anything like that?
Again, I'll have my booth all 3 days. We'll be talking about Portal 47, talk about Trekland Treks. I was supposed to give a tour today, but it got rained out. So that allowed me to be with you also. A rain check on it. But aside from doing so we'll have a content panel of some kind. It could be a historically cool one if Gary approves of it. So I have that. I'm thrilled to be there with Andy, supporting her, just everybody. There's a huge amount of people for the size it's going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little more intimate just by the nature of the beast. So
it's going to be
and evening things. I'll have at least one meetup where people can come hear about my business things, the tours and Portal 47.
Party at Larry's hotel room. That's going to be great.
There. She's a Portale.
Oh, Marina is absolutely.
Yeah.
So no, it's grown. It's like okay, they're going to try the San Francisco experiment. Okay, fine, yay. And it just keeps. It's like
keeps growing. And well, you know why? Supply and demand, right? If everybody keeps supporting this and everybody keeps buying tickets and everybody keeps saying, you know what, I'm going for it, That allows the convention to grow. It also opens up the possibility for more conventions. And everybody at home, if you want more Star Trek conventions, there's literally one. I mean, writing emails and posts and all that, that's great and it helps. But there's literally a way you can do that. If you go to Trek to San Francisco, you will be helping to ensure that many more conventions start popping up. But Larry, we got to let you go. So good luck with the move. Thank you so much for moving stuff around so that we can see you for a bit.
I'm not, what I said last night was the last time I'm streaming from over there. Yeah, from the old place.
You meant it.
Anyways, great to see everybody. Sirach, we will keep trying this, but I'll go with that.
Yes.
All right.
We'll get it done.
Thanks, Larry.
Okay,
we'll
guys.
talk soon.
Thank you, Larry.
Take it easy. Trek well.
See you soon.
Contact texture, not trivia.
So, boy, everybody loves that guy.
Excited.
I love him.
Yeah.
Creation is so, I mean, okay. I just like love creation conventions because somebody said like what makes creation conventions special in the live chat. And I feel like, first of all, their hotel choice, it's just like so convenient if you're traveling and everything's right there and you don't have to worry about like some of the ones I've been to, it's like you have to take like an hour and a half Uber to get to the hotel. Then there's nothing to eat. This is just amazing.
All right.
Well, and Creation is such an experienced company. They've been doing this for a really long time. And having had these smaller conventions in other cities before, you can trust that they know what they're doing. And these smaller cities are sometimes more fun than the Vegas ones, although Vegas is really fun because it is more intimate, like Larry said.
Totally. And look, Creation's been doing this for decades. They are the pros. They're the best of the best. No doubt about it. So we're going to go through this a little bit more warp speed like to finish this off because we got a lot more to cover, everybody. So here it comes, Fast and Furious. Oh, that's it. Vaughn Armstrong. Oh, poor Vaughn. We had to wait 20 minutes in line. Everybody got let in to get their pictures taken. And he's like the last guy in the picture line. And then they say, oh, so-and-so is taking lunch break. And he's just sitting there waiting by himself.
He's like, how come we're not going by last name? I'm Armstrong.
Yeah, I know, that's true. Oh, poor fella.
But he's worth the wait.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like, it's so fun too because these like smaller ones have more kids and families, which is also like really sweet to see since it's like not necessarily just Las Vegas.
So admission passes, you click here, you pick what you want. There are different levels and different tiers. So, if you just want the general admission, you just want to see the people, cool. If you want to, get something bigger and better and have extra events and extra, options, really great. Pick the thing that works for you and your budget, but every one of them is always great and good stuff. It kind of just depends on what you're looking for, what you want your experience to be. Events, check this out. Oh, and hotels below that. That's important, you guys. So events. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, we matched shirts too. What a deal.
Oh my gosh,
we matched shirts. We got to match hair color next. Okay, so we are your hosts. So if you see us somewhere, ask us questions. We may not be able to answer the questions, but we can find out. We can ask somebody that does. And so, if you see us, if you see Bonnie's big orange hair, ask her. If you see my sinister sneer, ask me. And we'll see if we can't point you in the right direction. Now, here's a fun one. The To the Journey documentary panel, Dave Zappone, Lolita, and myself will give you an exclusive first look at the upcoming Voyager documentary To the Journey. We'll be showing an extended clip from the film of Jerry Ryan discussing her iconic 7 of 9 role. So this is going to be like an actual clip from the film that's coming out in later this year. Yeah. And it's an extended clip.
And it's going to be right before Jerry Ryan appears?
Yep.
That's amazing. Wow.
So look forward to that, everybody. And by the way, the schedule will be coming out shortly. So, we don't know the exact days and times for these, but just show up Thursday, unpack, and hang out all weekend. We talked about this quite a bit. This is going to be amazing. Do not miss this. You do not want to miss Andy Richardson Kindred. We do know, look, Saturday and Sunday she'll be here.
Yay!
So do not miss that.
That's awesome.
That's gonna be a great book to get. I gotta get a copy of it.
I'll send
You
you the link
Same.
after. And I put the link in the live chat too. That way
Mhm.
people can get it signed or whatever.
Yeah, I gotta go and get a copy of that book signed while she's there. That's a
Mhm.
special thing.
Same. Yeah.
No doubt. Then we've got New World on Mars, what we can create on the red planet. This will be very fun from the aforementioned Robert
Yeah.
Zubrin.
Which,
gonna
by the
tell
way,
us
he
stuff.
started in 1988. They've done so much. Or sorry,
Yeah.
98. Yeah.
Talk about ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All
Oh
right.
my
Oh boy.
goodness.
No creation convention is complete without
Right?
Dominic and Connor doing karaoke. It is the most fun thing ever. Dominic likes to sing along and he dances as well.
Yes.
You've got to see my moves. Don't show him this video, by the way, please. Actually. That's not how I talk, you idiot.
That's amazing. It's also like a free event. Like, what other convention has like such cool
Mhm.
like add-ons? It's amazing.
Yeah, I love that.
I've heard those karaoke joints are like
Oh my
It's the best.
They
It's
are
the best.
so fun.
It's
Yeah.
like, it's weird how karaoke is the highlight of the year for me when I go to STLV. That and the Rat Pack. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't karaoke. I just like sitting there watching people have a great time together. It's just such a fun and everybody at home that right now say, "Oh yeah, I don't karaoke's not."
But
Trust me,
there's-
you will smile for 2 hours straight.
Mhm.
You will
There's like a-
smile.
Mosh pit to ABBA.
Ryan,
Not
what
necessarily,
song
but there's
would you sing
there's
if you
dancing,
could?
definitely.
I would sing Angel Eyes by ABBA. Speaking of which.
No way. You would
Oh
not.
yeah, I would nail it. Or Staying Alive by the Bee Gees, but that's too easy.
That's not easy for everybody.
Or how about Take It Easy by the Eagles? Speaking of easy.
Ooh.
All right. Or maybe some Easy-E.
Journey.
Journey might be tough.
He's got to do the Bee Gees. Got to do the Bee Gees.
By the way, I used my walk. I'm a woman's man. Right, that's how.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Great.
Get the perfect tone for that. Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, people will never come back to karaoke again. They'll be like, false advertising. It said fun. It said fun. I don't ever want to hear that again. Now, the other big giant highlight of every Star Trek
Yes.
Las Vegas
Rat
STLV
Pack.
is going to be at Trek to San Francisco Rat Pack. These guys are magic.
Hmm. They are.
Saturday night.
And their album is coming out too. So this will be the first time you can
Yeah.
actually get a Rat Pack album and have it signed by the Rat Pack.
Yes.
Excellent knowledge. Yep.
I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
So great.
Max
Oh my god, are we
Grodenchik.
roadie?
Yeah. Max Grodenchik has actually said that he will sign autographs in orange Ferengi makeup. That's what he said. I'm just passing it along.
The cute thing is he probably would.
Yeah. Oh, okay. If that's what you want.
Okay. Exactly. That was so good.
That was pretty good.
But
That
these
was
guys are
pretty good.
amazing. These guys are the best. Just don't miss it. We
They
can't
are.
say enough how amazing they are.
Mhm.
Okay. Is this for real, you guys? What is
what
this?
is that?
Oh my
Tell
gosh.
me, is that a pinball machine?
Yes.
I want
This
in
looks
on that.
So
Play-
exciting.
Sirach, you seem like a pinball champion, actually.
I'm a pinball guy. Yeah.
It's so much
I might
fun.
hit the machine a little bit and rock it around a little bit, but you know,
Okay.
no tilt.
You seem like such a pinball champion. You are going to love this. For this convention, all the celebrities on stage will play pinball. Highest score per day will get money donated to their favorite charity.
That
Can
is
you
so
believe that?
awesome. It's so awesome.
From
What?
creation. Yes.
Yes.
Are you
You could get-
serious?
Yes.
Ooh.
This is a challenge.
I know.
Ooh.
And it's daily. This is, you can't beat this. Okay. Look, I'm sure it says it here. This is a new edition.
Mhm.
Plus, We'll have a competition on stage with select guests, and whoever gets the best score will win $1,000 donated to
Oh
their
my God.
favorite charity.
So
Come cheer
great.
for your favorite star. Uh-oh, we got to add somebody.
Oh my
I-
gosh, Sirac.
I got to get in there.
We got to get a ringer
Yeah.
in there. We got to get a ringer.
Oh, Max. Cute.
I know.
I know, Max. We love this guy.
Mhm.
All right. But anyway, how cool is that?
Wow.
That is the best idea ever.
That is so
So
fun.
cute.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
What is the
The
outpost?
outpost.
Oh, the craft.
Oh, this is cool.
Yes.
Take a break from
crafty
exploring
bear.
the
It is.
galaxy of the convention with a fun and creative room full of activities, including photo op, mat
Yeah.
decorating. Whoa, that's fun. Beading table, make a beaded solar system bracelet, and more using our beads and other charms. I know some people that would love that. The people that do that on, actually, Melissa, you could totally do that.
Yeah, my
That's your
daughter
jam
would
right
love
there.
that.
That you do
My
that
daughter
anyway.
would be in the beading room.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Are we sure that's not that other sci-fi show? Beady, 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 right? Who was that guy?
It was
Wasn't there
in
a
the
guy?
Muppets.
No, he'd be like beady,
No?
beady, 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 right?
Yeah,
Beady, beady.
in the
It was like a
Muppets.
little 3-foot robot guy. Who was that guy?
Oh no, that was it. It
You mean
wasn't
like
that Lost in Space.
Lost in Space, maybe?
Something like that.
No, Lost in Space was Danger Will Robinson. There was like a
Oh,
little
right.
guy. The live chat's gonna know. It's like 70s.
Yes. And
The
it
maybe
live chat's
Peter
gonna know.
Karuba in the live chat knows.
They'll know. Buck Rogers. Mike Richards, our good friend from Orville.
Rogers. Yes.
Mission Log Orville says Buck Rogers. That's what it was. Okay.
That's
But
yeah.
so like one really cool thing about the Outpost room that I've seen, so like I follow creations at other conventions just because I'm like, whatever, everything they do, everybody looks so happy. It's just nice to see. And so when they do these painting rooms, they have like, I think every day they said in an email that there's like a theme and they have a professional like paint instructor coming in. And like one day it'll be like a space station day, one day it's like a starship day, and you get to like then paint under the guidance of somebody, like helping your painting look actually good. And the people who've like done it other times, like their paintings look like something you'd want to keep. And then you get to keep it. It's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Well, I just noticed in the game section, play Strato chess. Ah,
I know. Card
For
games, board
those
games, more from our
who like-
collection. Whoa. So this is going to be some pretty
Yeah.
cool, old, iconic stuff here. We've got coloring pages. This is great. You could bring your family and just be like,
Yeah.
so, hey, kid, you want to go paint something? Just sit and have a relaxing time coloring galactic themed paint. But also this is cool. This seems like just a
Mhm.
relaxing, fun thing to do. Painting
See, that's the
parties.
guy.
Whoa.
Yes.
That is fun.
It's cool. Like they're like all the rage in New York. Like
Mhm.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
Thursday, here are the paintings for the parties. Thursday is DS9. Friday is Adversaries. Ooh. And Saturday
Ooh.
is Federation. Love it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Those are always extra fun with a glass of wine, just
I
for
know.
the record.
And no convention is complete without a cosplay contest. Everybody loves them.
course.
Everybody goes to these. Best in show winner, $500 gift certificate. Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
I want so much Times Arrow cosplay since we're in San Francisco, and like also extra training. I mean,
Oh my
So
goodness.
you guys-
it's my favorite episode.
The cosplaying is
love
going to be a
it.
big focus at this convention. So really, if you are a cosplayer, bring your A game. This is going to be big time. If you are a casual cosplayer, bring your best one. If you've never cosplayed before, now is your chance. Oh, Melissa, this is going to be your first time cosplaying, right?
Yeah. I
Wow.
believe
That's-
it was Saturday is the uniform one, right?
Sunday, if I
Sunday.
remember correctly. Yes.
Whichever
Well,
one
and-
is the uniform one.
Do you want to give us a hint of what it's going to be? Or
Strange New Worlds.
Wow.
Wow.
I was gonna do it for
What?
Halloween, but the strike was going on and I didn't want to get,
Mm-hmm.
So yes, woohoo! I'm excited.
That's fantastic. So everybody, now's your chance. If you've always wanted to cosplay, we'll talk a bit more about that in a little bit. We got 10 minutes left, and we will cover that as well. Star Trek cosplay,
That's so
here it
cool.
is. Themes for each day. Here it is. Friday, these are fun. We had a lot of fun coming up with these ideas. One-off Star Trek characters. So those of you that are like cosplay pros, this is your chance to show off.
Yeah.
One character from one episode.
Mhm.
Saturday, any non-human Star Trek character. You could be Zindi, you can be Andorian,
Moopsie.
Tellarite, Moopsie, right? Just be a big marshmallow.
Yeah.
And Sunday is Starfleet. So Sunday's kind of chill, kind of casual, you know, you just put on your Starfleet uniform and have yourself a time.
I mean, but like if you, I mean, you don't have to like read all the text, but I feel like what the coolest thing about this is that be part of the whole thing and have people stop and ask you like who you are, what, how many pips you have, and it's not just about the contest.
Right.
Is this the time? Are we going to do the cosplay too? The episode Justice from TNG. You want to do it?
Oh, I thought it was the spring ball competition with that Miles and Bashir wore.
It could be that.
I
Or
don't
there's
know
also
if
the
I
Oh, you're
workout outfit.
racquetballing.
The
racquetball,
racquetball.
spring ball, maybe.
Oh yeah, spring ball. Okay, yeah, we
Spring
gotta
ball,
find that.
maybe.
Oh,
What,
too
so-
bad. Nog has your rackets.
Ah!
Or I don't know, Sirach, are we going to do justice? Is that what we're talking about here?
I mean, let me know.
We'll do it
Oh,
justice.
wow.
And,
All right.
and as a great one-off character, I was thinking if anybody can pull off Armis. That'll be a winner.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
That's
just
a win.
bringing a black trash bag.
Yeah, I was just going to say, just a bunch of trash bags is what you just,
That's like the
Right?
Sheliak.
and then moisten it, like put
Yeah,
like
you can do it. It can be
honey
done.
on it or something. Also, just to keep moving very quickly, we're almost out of time, guys. We got to blitz this because we still got more stuff to cover. Trivia games. Be the trivia master of the con. You can be one of 90 chosen fans to play one of 3 rounds with the last person standing earning the title and winning gift certificates. This is great stuff. This is good
Yay.
stuff. Absolutely. A lot of you can win trivia games. You know it. Everybody's like really good at trivia. But even those of you
Okay.
that, you know, maybe aren't as great at trivia or you think you're not, definitely play these because I happen to know that you still got a chance. Even if you're not the best trivia master ever, you still got a chance when it's this game. So
Also, I'm
Really?
so excited for
Yes.
you guys because you're gonna get to experience watching Marina Krovchuk, like, in all her trivia glory.
Yep. We also have no minimum bid auctions. These are great. These are a staple at STLV. Tons of vendors. That's going to be huge. We love that stuff. We got a vendors area, all kinds of tables and booths. So this is everything already. I'm sure there's still going to be some more additions and some more changes. This is everything that's going on. Way too much stuff. Way too fun. So a few final notes. Actually, let's check the live chat. They've been going nuts
I was
for
just
this.
checking.
JR Poole said, Melissa in uniform? Cool, take pictures. Luis A says, Ardra. Ardra would be a good
Ardra.
cosplay for somebody on Friday for sure.
That would be Randy Frank's favorite.
Yes.
Of Lambda Quadrant. All right. So a few final notes, everybody, to check out. The main thing to remember is this is going to be, well, it was going to be a smaller convention, but it keeps growing into something much bigger. But here's the key to it. It's unique. It's going to be different. It's not going to be like it's not going to be like STLV. It's going to be great like STLV, but it's going to be totally unique in how it's presented. There are going to be, you know, these games, there are going to be prizes, there are going to be surprises. Bonnie Gordon, myself are just going to be surprising people with prizes and gifts. We're just going to show up. It'll be like a magical time. So if it's your first convention ever, we want you to like go back thinking like, wow, I'm so glad I did that. It was so unexpected and so fun. And we want to build this sense of community so that whatever city we go to, some of you that went to San Francisco are going to say, you know what? I'm going to go to Chicago. I'm going to go to New York. I'm going to go to Portland. I'm going to go to Miami because this was so much fun. I just went because it was local. But now that I had so much fun there, I'm going to follow it wherever it goes. And those of you that live in other cities far away that don't go, you're going to be seeing pictures thinking, you know what? I live in, you know, Boston, but I'm going to go to that New Jersey one, you know, or something like that. You know, I'm going to make that trip out because that one looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Unforgettable, unique.
Yeah.
Can't get in.
I also think, I think Larry also made a very good point that Melissa touched on. When you have an event like this, that's this big, but also in this kind of a space, it's going to be a lot more intimate. You're going to be hanging out a lot more with everybody. And that's the other part that I love about these conventions is the after convention stuff, the hanging out at the bars, the conversations, you know, the gathering together of friends. So that's the best part to me as well.
Also, Bonnie Gordon and I, as you may have gleaned, we're going to be hosting a free party. It's free, by the way, so that's really important. We're just going to be handing things out like a good time, a laugh, and maybe some also some prizes as well. So definitely you got to show up to these parties. We're going to have a lot of fun together. And we're going to debut a sizzle reel for a new TV show on Cosplay. So cosplay is something that's kind of been taking the world by storm. And you might be thinking, you know what? It's about time. How has this not happened before? Well, it's happening now. So definitely bring your cosplay best. And if you're interested, see, Sirach's like, all right, I'm going to get my Justice outfit ready.
Yeah. Where's that handkerchief?
I'm just going to use toilet paper. I feel like that's the cheapest way to do it, right? That's it. It looked like they just kind of just wrap.
Just an X.
Make sure it's that thick kind and not the little
2-ply. At least get 2-ply.
At least 2-ply.
Yeah. So that's basically it. We have 3 minutes left, everybody, for questions. If you guys have any quick questions we might be able to answer, let us know. But otherwise, I'm going to pull you into the hotel website very quickly, because this is also very important. Because this hotel is amazing. There's so many locations,
like they just know
so many rooms.
Yeah, they know like what kind of hotel is really like has the makings for a good Star Trek convention.
Yeah.
Lots of cool rooms. Actually, we don't need to look at rooms right now. Basically, there's plenty of rooms. Let's see.
They're like 750 rooms.
I know.
So pretty.
It's so pretty.
I love atriums.
I do too. Yeah.
It's magical.
Yes.
This just seems like the perfect place for a convention. So all the rooms are on the outside, and then the inside is all the party town. Plus, they have the convention center connected to it. So yeah, so that's very important. You don't have to like go, you know, walk down the street or take a cab or whatever. It's just keep it like how we love it, which is just go downstairs and go party, you know?
Oh, it looks so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Right by the water too.
And yeah.
Look at that. Wow.
So nice.
Yeah, this looks like a lot of fun.
Ooh.
This looks like a lot of fun.
That's the golf stuff.
That's so much fun. I wonder if it's anything like Wii golf, because I'm a master at Wii golf.
And I'm good
like mini golf.
You're accepting challenges.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at this. Look at this.
So nice.
I know.
That's the Bay, I believe.
I mean, it's such a great hotel. And also, like, when I was making my reservation, they ask you, like, really practical, nice things. Like, do you want to be near the elevator? Which, like, as a single woman traveling to conventions, like, I always want to be right by the elevator and not have to, like, walk down some long, sketchy hotel. And I'm like, it's such a cool, thoughtful hotel. I love it.
Here's our conference room, by the way, if you want to have Star Trek meetings.
Yeah.
like Picard. So there's a lot more to look at. We will put these links in. Oh, food. That's important.
Dude, their food actually looks really good. They have the salmon salad that I'm totally ordering.
She's already
Those
got the
French
food on
fries
order.
looked really good.
Yeah.
What is that? Crab cake?
Hey, I'm a breakfast kind of guy.
Yeah.
Hello.
So we only have a minute left, but we will include these links in the description box in just a minute. Just know that next on our list, what's next? We've got
Falling
we've got the Falling Tower Watch the First podcast, which starts in just a minute. That's going to be a great one. Do not miss that. What are they reviewing? What are Muhammad?
Ahsoka? Something
Oh
Star
yeah,
Wars.
Star Wars Ahsoka. So that is Dr. Muhammad Noor and I, and we are joined by our good buddy Jurassic Jen, Jennifer Durst. We're going to review Star Wars because, hey, we can be inclusive with other. Don't get mad. Star Wars is cool too.
I
Could you
thought it
tell
was
that I
something
was
about
mad?
masks. That episode where they're like, Ahsoka is waking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Star Wars.
All right. So thanks everybody for the fun. We hope to see you there. Please let us know. Hit refresh in the comments below. Just type, whether you're going, whether you're thinking about going, who you are most excited to see. Wait, would it be whom? Whom you are most excited to see. And, just go. You're going to love it. Or at least convince your friends to go, because the better this convention does, the more conventions might pop up near you. Hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed. And don't forget to comment below. We will see you next time. Watch the next video. See you then on Virtual TrekCon 5.